Hey guys, I'm Michael, and I will be talking about two more Defenders characters this week on the Marvelverse. Alright guys, so as you can probably tell, I am not in my normal room. This is because I'm on vacation because it's winter break. So this video might be a bit shorter than normal. The two characters I will be talking about are Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme, and Sassafras, the dog filled with fear. Shout out to Backward and in Heels for requesting Sassafras, and I can appreciate your love of dogs. Hello. Hello. But I will be starting with Doctor Strange because he was the founder of the Defenders. Stephen Strange was a normal human who was very well trained in the mystic arts. When Stephen Strange was only 11, he helped his sister, who was injured. This gave him the interest of becoming a doctor, and eventually he did become one, as his name suggests. He was an extremely good and well-known neurosurgeon, but then he was in a car crash and he lost the use of his hands. And you kind of need those if you're going to be a neurosurgeon. He tried everything to make his hands work again, and finally tracked down a being known as the Ancient One, who was supposedly able to do magic. When he finally arrived, the Ancient One refused to heal him, but offered to train him in the mystic arts instead. Doctor Strange refused because he was still fairly skeptical about this whole magic thing. But while he was there, he saw many things that proved to him that magic was real, and so he decided to train with the Ancient One. Doctor Strange learned very many spells and different ways to use these spells. The one that I think is the most interesting is the idea that words mean things, and that if you know the right words, you can make stuff happen. This is seen in Aragon.
Means fire, is fire. The thing is the word. Know the word, and you control the thing.
And in a few other things.
There's power in words. That's old magic.
Part of his training was a test against death itself. He won this test, which gave him near immortality, meaning that he could only die from an outer influence, like if he was in battle. He could not die from age or from any disease. Later, after he had been training for a while, he decided to become a superhero, and he helped many other super teams, giving them advice on how to beat more powerful or mystic opponents. Sometime after this, as he was fighting the Undying Ones, he started a team known as the Defenders, and I talked about how he did that in Season 2, Episode 1. So if you want to see how he formed that, go watch that episode, or click this little box right here to really quickly jump there. And since this is a vacation episode, that is all I will say about Doctor Strange. If you want to see more of his history and more detail about him, click on the link that I will put down below. Now we will move on to Backward and in Heels choice, Sassafras. Sassafras is a dog. That's it. There's nothing special about this dog, just a plain ordinary dog. The only thing that's fairly interesting about Sassafras is that she's owned by Beast. One day Beast was out jogging and saw Sassafras in a pet store. He bought her and then took her to meet the new Defenders. Sassy, as they called her, became an unofficial mascot of the new Defenders, the group that Beast started after the Tribunals tricked Doctor Strange. I also talk about that in Season 2, Episode 1. Sassafras has no powers, no abilities, nothing whatsoever. She is just an ordinary dog. She did help fight the Slithers at one point, but other than that, she is scared of most things. The new Defenders had a holographic security system to make it look like there were people in the mansion that weren't actually there. Sassafras was very scared of these, even though she could move through them without getting hurt. This just kind of shows that she wasn't all that smart. There is a slight mystery surrounding what happened to Sassafras. She could possibly have been left in the New Mexico desert waiting for Beast to arrive, or she could have eaten some gamma spores and turn into a Hulk-like dog creature. There's really nothing said about what happened to her. So you can kind of make up what you would like or look it up, but there's really not that much information about her. That's all I'm going to say for this episode. As I said, it's vacation for me, so I'm trying to make it short. Hope you guys have a nice break if you are on winter break. Sorry, people in the South that don't get snow. I used to be from Florida myself, so I know how that feels. But I hope you guys have a nice break. This is the last week to comment any characters that you would like me to talk about. Again, click this new box that's right here if you would like to see the list, or click this box over here if you want to go on to the next episode. Again, if you're clicking it and nothing's happening, wait till next week. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Hope you guys stay tuned by subscribing so you can see exactly when the next video comes out. Have a nice week, and I hope you stay tuned for the next episode of The Marvelverse.